What is up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, December 28th, 2019. I hope you're doing well. I don't always get so excited about indicators. I think generally I've been very excited about how Bitcoin is oversold on the momentum oscillators. In particular, you see in the bottom of my screen here, the RSI, the stock RSI, this quicker moving momentum oscillator. Bitcoin's looking great in terms of accumulation, in my opinion, but I get very excited when Bitcoin technical indicators kind of overlap and cross paths with mining difficulty and hash rate type of technical indicators that some have been working on. So let's jump into the video. I want to talk about this. I think this is pretty big in terms of bullish indicators. On October 18th, almost 3 months ago, I tweeted Bitcoin to $6,400 floor. Read this if you have not. It's a great scenario to be open to. I've been open to it. I've been watching it. We've been tracking it. And this was posted in October 8th by Cole Garner. And basically, he was referring to Phil B, talking about calling Bitcoin's bottom around $6,300, $6,400. It's a long thread. I did a video on it also on October 9th. Bitcoin $6,400 floor. Crazy cool BTC data. And here we are just a week ago. I tweeted, I said the other day Bitcoin wicked down to around $6,400. So 2 months later, Bitcoin hit $6,400. Now, that's not even the coolest thing here. So the coolest thing here that I'm watching and I'm excited about and I want to cover is this. And shout out to newsbtc.com. I have a few of their articles up. I'm just going to cover them. This one's by Tony Spilotro. Sorry, Tony. The most lucrative signal in Bitcoin history just flipped by. Now, pay attention, everybody. An important metric in Bitcoin has just signaled buy for the 10th time in the asset's history, with each time the buy signal occurring in the past resulting in an average of 5,000% returns following. Could Bitcoin be ready to bring investors upwards of 5,000% returns in the coming months ahead? An indicator known as hash ribbons, and I'm just going to go to the chart real quick. This is the middle of the screen. You see it. This is the indicator, hash ribbons. So an indicator known as hash ribbons is an oscillator based on Bitcoin miners and designed to help analysts understand when a specific subset of sellers is creating additional sell pressure on the market. Not only will the tool tip off traders as to when a capitulation-related sell-off is about to occur, as we've seen in recent weeks, but the tool can also signal to investors when it's a good time to buy Bitcoin. And according to the tool, now might be the best possible time to buy Bitcoin for the foreseeable future. The tool has only given this buy signal just 10 times in Bitcoin's life cycle, and the following uptrend has resulted in as much as 5,000% on average return for investors. Charles Edwards is one of the guys that really has been pushing this hash ribbons technical indicator. He tweeted about this. Sentiment was last this low when Bitcoin price was hovering around 3,000. Does everybody remember the bottom of the bear market, $3,000? Right around then, this same signal flipped by, taking Bitcoin on a parabolic rally and resulting in 350% returns. I know everybody remembers that. Back in summertime, we were enjoying some gains. Now that signal has flipped again, the next rally, if crypto asset follows past performance, could make the 2019 and even the 2017 rallies look like a tiny blip on price charts in the future. Check it out, everybody. Here's the indicator lining up with our charts that we've been tracking. So I first got excited about this tweet back in October just because the $6,400 floor lines up a lot with our technical analysis that we've been doing on this channel, at least the way I do technical analysis. But you can just check it out. Here's the current buy signal in the works right now that we're going through. Here's the bottom of the bear market buy signal before the 350% gains. Going back, I want to point out, here's the buy signal back in 2016 before the parabolic run into that bull market. Here's the buy signal before that, two buy signals at the bottom of the 2015 bear market. These buy signals in terms of this hash ribbon technical indicator have been extremely reliable. So here's that tweet by Charles Edward, hash ribbons buy confirmed. This is just the 10th time these conditions have been met for Bitcoin. It's highly unlikely we never see Bitcoin under $6,000 ever again. I know I sound excited. I want to throw this out there. Be careful. We could see Bitcoin under 6,000, but I like it when all these technical indicators come together. Here's an article on News BTC again. This was also within the last day. Key Bitcoin signal that preceded 330% rally to 14,000 flashes again. And this is notable. Previous buy signals by the hash ribbons came shortly after macro bottoms, followed by fully fledged bullish reversals. Case in point, the hash ribbons printed a buy in the middle of January, months before Bitcoin broke from 4,000 to 5,000, which created a domino effect, pushing BTC to 14,000. I know everybody remembers that. And it isn't only the end of minor capitulation that has bulls celebrating. According to Scott Melker, BTC's performance last week has created a very important signal on the weekly chart, a massive bullish divergence in oversold territory. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of this video. And I just want to point this out. Phil B, he's been updating on this whole entire minor situation. And this isn't Phil B's only accolade around September or October of 2018. This is important. This is kind of why I started following it in the first place. This guy has been pretty good in terms of his predictions. When BTC was flatlining in the low 6,000s, and as analysts were starting to feel optimistic, everybody remembers this. Back here in the 6,000s, before we capitulated to the bear market bottom, this guy, the trader, called a mean reversion move to the low 3,000s, and so it did, with Bitcoin falling from 6,000 to 3,000 in the last 6 weeks of 2018. And then it goes on, Phil B, talking about basically this potential bottom in play right now. Phil B, by the way, is extremely long-term bullish, as am I. But do you see how it's all coming together, all these technical indicators? It does not give you 100% guarantee of, Bitcoin bottomed at $6,400 or Bitcoin's going bullish from now. But these bullish indicators, everybody, are something to pay attention to, because this is it. These times where Bitcoin is just being ignored, crypto Twitter's boring, YouTube is just in a whole nother world, and Bitcoin is being bashed, and there's fear in the market, and you have indicators like this just lining up. I think you should pay attention. I think you should consider, I should consider buying even more of the fear. I always talk about buying the dip. I talk about buying the fear. But these are the times when I think it's really important to consider this, right? Bitcoin has been trading down for a while now. We just hit this key Fibonacci resistance. We got a huge retracement, huge consolidation since that Fibonacci retracement. And by the way, this rectangle is the bull market doors. And Bitcoin did the same exact thing. And I just want to show you this. This is probably the biggest thing I've been talking about for the last few months. The bull market doors, Fibonacci resistance, same thing happened in that last market, bull market doors, Fibonacci resistance. What happened after that last time? We got rejection. We got rejection right into this exact same hash ribbon buy indicator, and that was a beautiful buy to leading into the bull market 2017. This time around, same Fibonacci resistance, boom, back down into this hash ribbons technical indicator based on mining cost, mining difficulty, and then speculatively, right, enter a bull market. Those are my thoughts. I'm just sharing the data with you. I know this is a little hypey. I know the title is a little clickbait, but I really don't care. I get excited about things like this. I'm having fun with this. I hope you're having fun out there. But more importantly, I hope you're being careful out there, because at the end of the day, this is all speculative. This is all risky business, but the potential for gains are there. And especially when you smell that fear out there in the markets, when you smell that fear, open your eyes, be ready, anticipate everything, expect nothing, because anything can happen. If you're here right now, hit the like button. I appreciate you coming by. Hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. All my Twitter people, I see you in the comments. Thank you for coming by on this Saturday. I appreciate you. As always, I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, and God bless.